December 19th, does that stand out for any reason?
December 19th?
Yeah.
No. Was the Wizards or something?
It was your first NBA start?
Yeah, it was Chicago.
Number 24, Tyrese Proctor!
The Cavs lost that paint battle 68-52 as Proctor, in his first start, buries a three.
When do you find out that you're starting?
In shoot-around that morning in the facility. Yeah, it was special. I didn't know who was out and who wasn't. You know, coming into the game day, you're not really sure until shoot-around or sometimes the meeting before the game. So I think that's another thing that's sort of been new to me, just staying ready without knowing when your time may be called, when your jersey number might be called. So constantly, being on yourself and areas you might think you might be slacking on. You got to remember, we play a game tomorrow night. I might get in, I might start, you don't know what's going to happen. So I think just being able to adapt to that. But no, it was a special moment playing against Chicago at home. And I'll definitely remember that game for a long time. My grandfather's last game that he got to watch before he passed away. So I went back home, I want to say December-ish for 3 days, seeing him, and then came back over. And yeah, it was pretty special.
Was he someone that watched all your games throughout your whole journey?
My whole career, back to Sutherland in Australia, my high school games. He was at a lot of them, almost all of them, and transitioned to Duke. He watched every game with my grandma, and yeah, he watched every game my NBA journey so far. And my mom sent me a video of him watching the game as well, so that was really cool.
Was he someone that was a critic of your game? Or?
Nah, he was more so supporting. Him and my grandma always supported me. My dad's a critic. My mom's like them, supporting me.
What's Dad saying about your rookie season then?
No, he's been enjoying it. He got to come over for a little bit. It's different for him as well. He sees the extra work I be putting in. Obviously, just being patient and waiting for my time to be called. He's been there throughout my whole career. I mean, he coached me my whole junior career, so he sort of knows my game like the back of his hand. And I think the biggest thing for him is just making sure I'm always focused and just staying on my daily habits, being diligent, just that sort of side of it.
Look ahead. Flagg, kick, Proctor, bottom.
I'm very grateful that I went back. I think it was my most fun that I've had at my 3 years at Duke. We had a great rookie class coming in. Cooper, Kaman, Darren, Pat, Isaiah. We had all of them. So I think the way we were gel on the court, off the court, we were always together, whether it was at crib watching games, playing 2K, whatever it may be. But that was a really special team that I'll never forget. And obviously going to the Final Four was such a big achievement, and what we did in ACC tournament, winning an ACC championship again. But I think that group, Holstein 5 got drafted, so we were obviously a really special group. But even seeing like Isaiah, Pat, Darren, Caleb, those guys back at Malik, those guys back at school right now doing their thing, it just shows you how good of a team we were.
Three-pointer there for Tyrese Proctor. It's his first NBA bucket.
No, it was a special night. One to remember for sure. I was supposed to get my 1,000th point at Duke in the Garden. Ended up getting it in Miami. And so my first points in the NBA was in the Garden. So it's like a full circle moment in a sense. And it's just special. I've been in the Garden 3 or 4 times at Duke, and this was nothing close to it. It was a whole nother upscale, and we had Christmas game there too. And being able to be a part of that, my first Christmas Day game, it was special as well. You never know who's watching, and I think I still just keep that in the back of my head. And then it's also, I got drafted in the second round, so a lot of people might have overlooked me and stuff like that. And I think just having that chip and that edge always in the back of my head is something that motivates me and pushes me, especially through this year.
What do you remember about not thinking about it too much, and what went into scoring your first NBA points?
I was running the lane, and the ball found me on the right wing, and just shot it with confidence. I had shot that shot many times before, so I think the biggest thing playing in these games is not overthinking it. You've been doing it your whole life. I think some guys come in and press a little bit. I think for me it's just more so playing free, and the organization and coaching staff want me to do that and just play my game, because when I'm not thinking as much, I'm playing great basketball and winning basketball.
Mitchell, ooping the alley, but on the big
delivery from Garland.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I think a big thing is a lot of film. I'm really close with Don, and we've been talking a whole lot. Whether it's flying back from away games, watching the games on film that I might not have played or that I have played, but I think that gives me a little head start on games where I come in and I can impact and find little pockets to impact a game. And like I said, just lifting outside. I think a big thing for me is my body and getting my body to the level to be able to sustain 82 games in a season. And it's such a big jump from Duke. It's going to take more wear and tear on your body.
Gives to Mitchell. Mitchell hammers it home, and it's a two-possession game.
I mean, he's an all-star. He's a first-team All-NBA player. He's MVP season right now. So he's one heck of a player, one heck of a person. I think just his daily habits he does on a consistent basis is why he performs so well on the court. A lot of people see him on the court and stuff like that, but it's all behind the scenes. You already done the work. Got to go to Connecticut with him in the summer and spend some time with him there. Went to Louisville with him. So I think just being in different environments with him and seeing what he does. And like I said, just for me, it's like the eating habits, the sleeping habits, all the off-the-court stuff. Because on the court, I mean, it's just basketball at the end of the day. I've been playing it my whole life. So I think just seeing it from that perspective, as well as, I mean, we also think the same way. Like we think the game the same way. We watch the game the same way. So I think just being able to have a person to relate to from an early age has been really good for me.
The Cavs lost that paint battle 68-52 as Proctor, in his first start, buries a three.
Travel's a big one. I mean, we've been in Philly for 4 days right now, and then back to Cleveland for a couple of days, and we're on the road again. So I think taking care of your body is a big one. The daily habits you got to have and sustain throughout the whole year. Everyone talks about that January, February window where it gets sort of towards that middle and dark area of the season where, I mean, it feels like it's just game after game after game. So I think just trying to find a rhythm, which I've done, especially not playing a whole lot right now, just being in the weight room 1 or 2 times a day for 4 or 5 days a week. So just trying to find, little things to improve my game, and I think that's been the biggest adjustment, not being physically on the court as much. I mean, it's been great for me, just being able to get more experience, more exposure. I think we know how good of a team we are, and obviously, like you said, the injuries, and we've had 5 or 6 new guys that didn't even play last year, and guys are starting this year, playing heavy minutes off the bench. So it's just been an adjustment. It's like any team, you're playing with new guys, you got to adjust and adapt and find their tendencies and how they play on the court. So it took a little bit of that time there, and I think we're on the uprise right now.